Hey, it's John and Mike from brew-stews.com here for another tasting video. This week we're tasting some of my own beer for a change.
Whoa, not from somebody else that we don't know? That we just met through the mail?
So we got a big, bold, beautiful, dark porter.
Right in time for the warmer months of June 2016.
Yes.
Because, you know, nothing says warm weather like a big, dark porter.
So let me tell you about the recipe real quick of what this beer is. So,
all right, I'll taste.
This beer is about 83% Maris Otter, and it's 5.7% black patent, 5.7% brown malt, and 5.7% crystal, medium crystal, 55 SRM from Simpson's. And it's just got a really simple ounce and a half bittering charge of my favorite hop, EKG.
Favorite English hop for sure.
And London Ale WLP 0113. So,
well, right off the nose, my friend. You know, they talk about dark fruits. There's you know, just a plummy, pruny thing. I gotta have the glass in front of my mouth, like, yeah, you can really smell something there, buddy. No, there's something very fruity right off the nose, and it's not unpleasant.
No, it's nice. I actually get nice. Almost like a chocolatey.
There is a bit of that too.
Like the chocolate raisins, like
yes.
Raisinets.
Raisinets.
I was going to say goobers, but those are peanuts.
That's true. Yeah. Well, we're going to the theater with your beer, isn't that right?
We should.
In a box.
Yes.
That would be. That might be messy, but then you take a sip. And then there's some roastiness there. Then there's certainly that brown malty presence there. There's, you know, it's not like a molasses. Would you say like molasses?
I tried to restrain that character. I mean, my main intent in this batch
dark sugar or something
was to do an equal balance of black patent and brown malt, because I think brown malt in the porter is pretty cool.
Yeah.
And some Simpson's medium crystal. And and it's medium crystal. I don't think you get more of that molasses thing with like a 80 or up.
What's medium? What's the Levavon of that? 55?
55, 60. Yeah. So I think there's a nice caramelly toffee thing, which kind of, I think, is tricking my brain into that coffee
It
note.
comes out a little bit at the end. But it's still, maybe I'm getting tricked by the aroma that's coming off, and then, because now, as it sits on my palate, you know, I can sense like more of a dark chocolate and milk chocolate that comes out in the aftertaste. This is nice. Now, why did you brew it for the summer?
So, the main reason why I gave this guy a shot was, one, I wanted to start developing a porter recipe. I brew a lot of stouts.
Sure.
I don't do a lot of porter. You had done a porter not too long ago that I liked, and I just started thinking more about porter. I also wanted to explore black patent malt a little bit and get back into black patent. This doesn't have any like acrid, ashy thing that black patent. Remember we did the video with I had 72 different samples of roasted tinctures here.
Yeah.
I don't think the black patent in this is very ashy at all, so that's an interesting step. This recipe I also wanted to just. This is a newish style for me to brew, so I was kind of testing out a philosophy, a method for coming up with a starting point. That's why I did equal percentages of the black patent, brown malt, and whatever. And so from here now, I would adjust one way or another.
Yeah.
But the real reason why I wanted to brew this, what really inspired me to brew a porter, is this is only in the keg, is only about 2.5 gallons in the keg. The other 2.5 gallons went into a small carboy and got a pitch of Brettanomyces. So what I was really hoping to do is brew a porter with a somewhat high finishing gravity. This guy finished at about 1015, 1016. And I pitched in just a full tube of Brett Classinii. And I'm just going to let that go for a few months. I'll give it a taste test as we go. And so maybe at some point in the future, maybe come fall, maybe 6 months from now, we'll have something with some Brett character. I just wanted to explore that roasted malt, fruity, chocolatey thing with some Brett in it.
I think this is a great setup for some Brett, for sure. I can almost imagine what it's going to taste like.
I hope so. I hope that some of that dark, fruity thing that we're getting now blends into some of that Clausiniized,
Yeah.
other
Horsey.
fruity characters, you know.
Horsey.
So,
Horse blanket.
but yeah, that's the main thing. So, record this on your taste buds and be ready for, because this beer's not going to last, I don't think, too long. Although it is, there's nothing better than a 90-degree day with 85% humidity and the throwback a porter with a finishing gravity of 1016.
Oh yeah, yeah. Goes down smooth.
It does go down smooth.
Anyway, thanks for watching this video. Appreciate your attention and for sure your support. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. Like, comment below. We're going to be doing this probably every week. Certainly we'll be tasting your Brett version of the same beer in the fall/winter time.
Yep, even if the channel ends, we'll come back for one more video.
One more video.
6 months from now. And
We've got to drink the Brett version of this
Brett
porter.
version.
Okay, for John and Mike, brew-dudes.com. Brew on.
Cheers. Cheers.
This is refreshing. Refreshing for the summertime.
Don't underestimate the dark beers.